everybody, it's your good buddy 650 right here. Today, I'm riding my Aprilia RSV4 RF and having a good old time on a cloudy day here in Northeast Ohio. I'm riding alone. Nobody else wants to come out. It's pretty chilly. It's about 47 degrees. But for me, that's just fine. For other folks, unacceptable. But so be it. I'll ride alone. But I want to give you all an update on the progress of my Ninja H2. And I also want to talk about a new bike that I'm adding to my fleet next week. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. But first, I want to send a special shout out to StreetRocketJoe. Yeah, a really cool young guy out of the DC area, motovlogger, does a very good job. But he started a challenge to help get a fellow motovlogger, YouTuber, to help grow his channel to over 100,000 subscribers. And that person's channel is Spicy110, I believe. And that person is out of the UK. I went over to his channel and I checked out a couple videos, and it's pretty cool. He has a great spirit. He's a young guy, energetic, and has a lot of energy. I like that. It keeps me engaged throughout his entire video. That's pretty cool. So definitely check out StreetRocketJoe. Also check out Spicy110, I believe, and see what they're up to. But here we go. An update on my Ninja H2. Everybody's wondering, what the hell? You know, I purchased my Ninja H2 in January, and I immediately took it to Brock's Performance. And as you saw in a couple of the videos, the links will be in the description. Brock professionally broke it in on his dyno. And he is now in the process, or he has been in the process since January, of modifying the motorcycle to make it fast and to get it, you know, Brocked out. I'm going to be using Brock's components, Brock's exhaust systems, his clutch mods, his approved air filters, and pretty much everything else that he wants to throw at the bike. I'm allowing him to do that. So he's had my bike since January. He's almost wrapped up right now. I do talk to Brock almost at least once a week, quite a bit. He's my good buddy. But I don't want to harass him or pressure him or anything like that to get it done. I know he'll get it done when it's done. But he has a new exhaust line that he is going to be selling, and my bike has that exhaust. No one has seen it, not even me, none of his staff. It's some skunk works type of stuff, a super secret. But that exhaust is ready to be fitted onto my motorcycle. The ECU has been flashed by Don Gould with Brock's, you know, help and testing. And so basically right now, we're waiting on Don Gould and Brock to enable auto blipper on the Ninja H2. And for those of you that don't know, auto blipper, yeah, auto blipper is clutchless downshifting, so you won't have to use the clutch to downshift. And they have used some of the programming and whatnot, not to get too technical, but they've used some of the programming from the 2016 ZX10R and also the shift sensor from the 2016 ZX10R, and they feel that they can get this done and retrofitted onto the Ninja H2 and it will work. The problem is that Don Gould doesn't have a Ninja H2 to test this on. So anyone watching this, if you could please, if you're in the Pennsylvania area near Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, if you could bring your Ninja H2 over to Brock so that he could test the clutchless downshifter, auto blipper, and then he could approve that it's working, then I can get my bike like tomorrow. Because once he tests it, Brock will install it onto my bike, and then I can pick up my bike. That's the only thing I'm waiting on. And I really don't want to pick my bike up without the auto blipper, because I feel like, you know, maybe a week or two or something like that after I pick it up, you know, it always works this way, they'll have it figured out, and then I'll have to bring it back or something like that to Brock to have him retrofit. I want to avoid that. And the second reason is I really don't have a lot of time to do all this. The only day that I'm available to pick up my Ninja H2 is on Saturdays because of my work schedule. So, you know, I only have one day a week to do this, and we're waiting on the auto blipper to be enabled. So that's an update. I hope that it's done by May 14th. That's the day that I've earmarked that I can go down to Brock and pick up my H2 if it's ready. I will say that if it's not ready by, say, June 1st, I'm just going to pick it up, and then I just won't have the auto blipper. You know? So that's the deal. So, in short, hopefully I'll have it on May 14th. If not, at the latest, June 1st. So, the new bike that I'm adding to my collection is a very special motorcycle. Those of you that have been following me over the winter months and whatnot and have stuck around even though Smackdowns have been absent, I applaud you for sticking around, number one. Thank you. I think that I've offered a lot of other content to the channel that was entertaining besides Smackdowns. And one of those offerings was when I went out to EVR Motorcycles back in March. And I interviewed Eric Buell and his staff, his team, and the folks over at Liquid Asset Partners. And we talked about the EVR 1190RX. The prescription bike, I want to call it. RX, you get it? Anyway, the 1190RX, I fell in love with that motorcycle. You know? It has a lot of technology, advanced technology, over 20 electronic riding modes and things like that. And just a whole bunch of stuff that we could talk about later. But I fell in love with that motorcycle. And I wanted to get the red, white, and blue version. But they only made 5 of them. And I didn't really pull the trigger on it right away. I was working on some other things, and then this Aprilia came up. So, when I was finally ready to get the bike, the red, white, and blue versions were all sold out. So, I'm going to get my second favorite color choice, which was the matte silver, which they call it something else, but it's matte silver with red decals. Yeah, I'm going to stop in this development. Check out these beautiful homes. But yeah, so I'm going to take delivery of the 1190RX on Saturday, May 7th. A video will follow on the following Wednesday where I'm going to talk about the bike and have the video up showing me taking delivery. Now, the good thing about that is that I'm going to have another opportunity to have a meeting with Eric Buell when I take delivery of the bike on Saturday, May 7th. So, if any of you have questions for Mr. Eric Buell that you'd like for him to answer, please leave them in the comments, and I will try to get him to answer your questions, huh? Isn't that great? This could be kind of interactive, you know, if we do it right. So there you have it. Update on my H2. New bike reveal, EVR, and a shout out to StreetRocketJoe and Spicy110, all in one quick video. It all starts with a dream, you know. You have to dream and sort of envision yourself into what you want to turn into a reality, right? And that's what I've done my entire life. As it relates to motorcycles, I always used to go to the dealerships and look at the bikes and kind of wish that I could own one, and then in time that happened. With this, you know, you drive through, you take a gander at the homes, sort of look and see what you might want. That's a beautiful home right there. Now that's gorgeous. And then hopefully in the future you'll be able to achieve your goal. Magnificent home back here. Kids playing basketball, full court basketball. Gotta love that. If they came out, I'd tell them about my YouTube channel. Hopefully get some more subscribers. So that's it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button that's on the very bottom right hand side. Stay tuned for new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And as always, thanks for viewing.